Good morning, Facebook. I'm Lindsay, and this is Chair Yoga at the Maple Center. This will be my last week covering for Devaki. She should be back. Actually, for the next 2 weeks, I think she'll be coming live from her home, and then she'll be back here at the Maple Center after that. We do have space in the center if you ever do want to come in and participate in the class here. We can make that work for you. Just show up and we will make space for you. So we will make sure that we only have about no more than 10 people in the room, so that way there's plenty of room for social distancing. And it's kind of nice to have that space anyway, so we can move our arms and have our own free space in the room for our yoga practice. So go ahead, find your seat on a stable surface and a stable chair and get comfortable. Take a seat, feel your feet on the floor, your sit bones in your chair, and just maybe close your eyes and notice your breath in your body. Just simply notice your breath as it is. No need to change anything right away, just noticing what's there. Noticing if perhaps your breath is deep or shallow, restricted or free-flowing. Notice where you feel the breath. Maybe you really feel the breath in your nasal cavity or your throat. Maybe you feel it across your upper lip or through the nostrils. Maybe you feel it fill your chest. Or maybe you feel your belly expand. And then fall back. Just notice. Just taking a couple moments here to really drop into your own body. And as you're ready, begin to deepen your breath. We'll bring the breath in through your nose, down the throat, into the belly, and back out. Inhale fully in through the nose, down into the belly. Feel your body expand with breath. And then sigh it out. Feel the belly hug back towards the spine. Inhale, fill up. And exhale, let go. One more time like that. Inhale through the nose. And a nice big cleansing sigh out your mouth. Beginning to close your lips and bring the breath in and out through the nose. So in through the nose you fill up. And then hug the belly in, press the air back up and out through the nose. And let's inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Feel your body expanded with breath, pausing for a moment. And then exhale back through the nose for 2, 3, 4. Pausing at the bottom of the breath. Inhale, fill up. 2, 3, 4. Pausing at the top, and then exhale 2, 3, 4. Pausing at the bottom. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Pause. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling. Pausing at the top and exhaling. Pausing at the bottom. Inhaling. Pause. Exhaling. Pause. In. Pause. And out. Pause. And just continuing with this breath, and maybe even bringing your awareness to your throat to see if you could create a little restriction in the back of your throat, helping the breath to become audible, perhaps sounding a little bit like the waves of the ocean. This breath here, this oceanic breath, is referred to as our Ujjayi breath, and it's an uplifting breath for the mind and the body. It will help to warm the body, preparing it for movement. So the breath itself warms the body from the inside and will help us prepare our muscles and joints to move around in this practice today. So just allowing yourself to stay with the breath, and notice anytime that maybe you hold the breath or just lose the breath completely, and allow yourself to take this moment where you notice that you've lost your breath, and accept this as simply an opportunity to begin again. So you can always come back to the breath. So it's this noticing is such a wonderful just step forward in our practice as we begin to notice when we've lost it. So it gives us this opportunity to just begin again, to come back to it. So sometimes, we want to get frustrated, we realize, oh, I'm not doing it right, and we get mad at ourselves, and really that's not where we want to be. We want to just notice, like, oh, I lost it, time to come back. So recognize that as just a wonderful opportunity to come back, to begin again, and let go of whatever it was that got you distracted or in the way of your practice today. So really notice your feet on the floor. We'll lift the toes up, feel the big toe mound and then the little toe mound. Feel the outside edge of your heel, press it down, and then maybe even like as you press it down, hugging it back towards the chair. See how that maybe engages up into the legs. And then bring that inner heel down, and that's going to bring your legs to squeeze towards one another. Release your toes back down, just gently pressing down. And then from there, we're going to bring the awareness up through the legs. Maybe notice anything going on here. And then as you come up into the hips and pelvis area, we're going to squeeze those bathroom muscles. So lifting your pelvic floor. And this engages the Mula Bandha, and that hugs the energy back up into the body instead of just being weak and relaxed through there and just dump energy out into the earth below us. So instead we're going to hug that in. So engaging the Mula Bandha, lift that pelvic floor. And then notice we're going to bring our awareness up to our belly button area. So below and above, like this whole belly area, we're going to hug it in towards the spine and up. So that pulling it, like we're going to pull the belly button behind the rib cage. Okay? So again, that's some more uplifting energy. So we're hugging that energy up into the body. And then we'll notice, we'll bring everything up into here, up into your chest. Just notice what you're feeling, continuing to breathe in and out through the nose. even with this engagement through the belly and the pelvic floor. And then notice you probably lifted your shoulders up. We're doing all this lifting, so let's soften, relax the shoulders away from the ears. The crown of the head can still reach for the sky, so notice, any tension or whatever's going on in your shoulders, your neck. And then notice your face. Maybe your teeth are gritted because we're squeezing down here. We got our feet pressed. There's so much going on. See if maybe you can soften in your face. Allow your teeth to maybe separate just slightly. Still staying engaged through the body, just softening in these other places. Notice maybe your brow, maybe it's furrowed or like the eyebrows are up because we're lifting. Let's see if we can soften the eyebrows and just relax them like you're going to smooth out your forehead. We're going to take all those wrinkles out of the forehead right here. Maybe you smile just a little. Then reach your arms down by your sides, fingertips point towards the floor, maybe even spread the fingers wide. Pull the shoulders maybe back, feel the heart open just slightly. Keep the core engaged though. So as we open the heart, we don't want to just drop out through the belly and the low back and open. So we'll find some cat-cows in a little bit where we'll kind of flow in and out through this neutral spine, but we want to keep the neutral spine. Spine nice, long, and tall. Shoulders relaxed down, and this reaching towards the earth can help with that. Crown of the head's reaching towards the sky. Feet are rooting into the earth. So using this rooting energy to help us rise up, finding that dual action in the body. Inhale, circle your arms out and up. Bring the palms together, and as you exhale, hug your thumbs down to your heart. Press your thumbs into your heart center space, into that breastbone area. And just press them in there. Keep the shoulders relaxed down. And keep the bandhas engaged. So the Mula Bandha, the pelvic floor lifted. The Uddiyana Bandha, which is the belly button hugging it in and up. Maybe you close your eyes here again. And just bring gratitude into your heart here for this day, for this practice, for this beautiful body, for this air to breathe, for so many things. Like, what are you grateful for today? Just take a moment to just reflect on that and bring this energy of gratitude into your heart. So much to be grateful for. Just allow yourself to feel gratitude in your body. So often we have these feelings and we don't even necessarily know what that's like, what that means in the body. So bringing gratitude in. Maybe it feels light, maybe it feels warm. Maybe you're like, why am I so engaged just sitting here? And that's okay too, but just be grateful for the ability. This beautiful body that's able. Take another deep breath, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, we're going to twist to the right. Bring your left hand to the outside of the right knee, the right hand behind you. Your feet are still rooted into the earth. Press down through your right hand into the seat of the chair. Feel your body get taller. Crown of the head reaches for the sky, lengthening and twisting. So often we want to put this hand behind us and we want to lean back, and that's not really where we're going with it. We want to press down and use that leverage to lengthen the spine. So we're creating space between the vertebrae and then twisting into that space on the exhale. On your inhale, lengthen. Maybe you come just slightly out of the twist, create a little more space, and exhale, twisting a little deeper. Notice if maybe your hips want to come with you and your knees come out And then see if maybe you can hug them back in line. So that right knee is going to want to come back, the left knee forward. So we're going to press the right knee forward. Left knee is going to hug back, the hips as well. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale to twist. Inhale, lengthen, and slowly unwind. Come back to center. So good. Relax the shoulders down, away from the ears. Roll them out, and roll the other way. Relax them down. Bring the feet back down, root them down. Engage all the way up. Feel the pelvic floor, the belly lifted in and up, the crown of the head reaching, shoulders relaxed down. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. We can bring that gratitude back in every time our hands come to heart. Just a little reminder for us. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, twist to the left, right hand outside the left knee. Left hand comes behind you to the seat of the chair. If you're not forward away from the back of the chair, go ahead and bring yourself forward. Inhale again, rooting down through that left hand. Find space between the vertebrae as you lengthen the crown of the head towards the sky. And exhale to twist. Inhale, feel the body get longer and taller. Exhale to twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Notice your knees and your hips. See if you can keep them square. Finding this twist through your thoracic spine, so the upper spine. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twist. One more time here. Inhale, get tall. Create some space in the body. And exhale to twist into the space. Inhale, lengthen. Slowly come back around, hands to thighs. Relax the shoulders down away from the ears. And then inhale, squeeze them up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Tense, tense, tense. Exhale, relax them down. Inhale, hug them up. Squeeze, tense everything. Exhale, side out, let it go. Inhale, tense. Squeeze. Exhale, side out, let it go. One more time. Inhale. And release. So good. So we'll go ahead and bring the hands to the thighs, and we're going to go through those cat-cows. So we've been working so much on this neutral spine, this long, tall spine, super engaged core. So we're actually going to flow in and out of that, through that, back and forth. With the hands on the thighs, we're going to root the hands down. Pull the heart through the shoulders as you open up into your cow pose. The gaze maybe comes up. The throat might open here. And the tailbone is sticking back behind you, just arching the back open. And as you exhale, tuck your chin to your chest and begin to round the spine and tuck the tailbone. Shoulders are coming forward, feeling the shoulder blades even separate, stretching the back. And then inhale, press your hands into your thighs, pull the heart through the shoulders, arch the back, open the throat, cow pose. And exhale, chin to chest, round the spine like an angry cat, arching the back. Inhale, come forward, cow pose. Open up through the front of the body. And exhale, round and tuck, open through the back of the body. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhaling for cow. And exhaling for cat. You can move with your breath. Maybe you pause in one position or the other or both for an extra breath, because maybe it just feels good in your body. Do what you need to do. Do what feels right in your body. Listen as we begin to drop into the body and let go of of the distractions of the outside world, we begin to notice the body will actually tell us what it needs. So just listen here. Flowing with your breath. This is so good for the spine and actually for so many of our organs and their connection to the brain via that vagus nerve. We're actually toning that nerve right here, right now, with the breath and with this movement. Flowing one more time. And coming back to center, stacking the spine up. So again, finding that neutral spine and really beginning that down at the earth where your feet are, rooting the feet in. Find that engagement, all four corners of the feet. We talked about them, the inner and outer balls of the feet and the inner and outer heels. So I know your foot's not like square with actual corners, but we've got the four corners of the feet. We're rooting them down, feeling that engagement come up to the base of the pelvis, and then we begin to lift the pelvic floor, hug the belly in and up, feeling the spine get longer, and then really feeling that core engaged to support the spine. So often we walk around and we're just kind of blah, open up or round and tucked as we walk around the world. And if we engage the body, we'll really find so much more tone and really a whole lot more energy in the body for your entire day. It feels like maybe you're using it, but you're just keeping it in there. So as opposed to just releasing it out. So really find that engagement. Find yourself supported here. Relax the shoulder blades down the back, shoulders away from the ears, crown of the head reaching high. Inhale, circle your arms. And exhale, release the right hand across the outside of the left leg. Inhale, reach through the left fingertips. So really creating space in the left side body. And exhale, extend, opening a little more into the left side body. A lot of times when we do this, we have a tendency to come a little bit forward. So let's see if we can pull your left shoulder back. Maybe stacking the shoulders a little. On your inhales, you might lengthen a little. That might come out of your stretch. And exhale to extend over a little deeper. Inhale, maybe pull that left shoulder back, opening the heart up a little more. Exhale, extend over. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach over. One more time. Inhale, pull the shoulder back. And exhale, reach over. Inhale, reach all the way up with the left arm, followed by the right. Exhale, just come to center. Notice what's happened. Bring gratitude back in. Relaxing the shoulders down. Feel the spine long and tall. And then notice the sensations on the left side versus the right side of the body. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, release your left hand down and around to the outside of your right thigh. Inhale, reach up through the right fingertips. Create space. And exhale to extend over. Inhale, pull the right shoulder back in space as you open the heart. And exhale to extend over. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, extend. Inhale, open the heart. Pull that right shoulder back in space. Exhale, extend over. Inhale, reach. Exhale, extend. Inhale, open. Exhale, extend. Inhale, reach up. Right arm reaches. Left arm reaches. Exhale, hands to the heart. Gratitude coming back, and maybe drop your chin to your chest. Release your hands to your thighs. Maybe the eyes stay closed. You relax the shoulder blades down the back. Chin stays down towards the chest, tucked in. Feeling the back of the neck begin to stretch out. Inhale, maybe you roll your right ear towards your right shoulder. Exhale, chin comes back to chest. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, lift the gaze. Feel your feet and sit bones rooted, the core lifted in and up, shoulders relaxed down. Reach the crown of the head for the sky, and as you exhale, bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. Reach your left fingertips out to the left. See if maybe that creates a little more stretch. Breathing in and breathing out. Long, strong spine here. Take one more deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Bring your left hand back to your left thigh. Bring your right fingertips to your right cheek and just help the gaze come back up to center. Release the hand down. Relax the shoulders away from the ear. Root down. Lengthen the crown of the head towards the sky. And then exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Right fingertips can reach out to the right for the floor. Stretching through the right side of the neck there. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathing in and breathing out. Another deep breath, inhale and exhale. Right hand comes back to the right thigh. Left fingertips are going to come up by the left cheekbone and just help the back of the hand presses up as you bring the gaze back to center. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Maybe you roll the shoulders around. And go the other way. Always finding that balance from one side to the other. Coming back to center, inhale, lengthen, relax the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, reach the crown of the head for the sky. And exhale, gaze to the right and drop your chin down. Again, the left fingertips can reach out away. Finding just a different place in the neck for the stretch. So gazing down towards the right armpit or even towards the floor. Take another inhale. Exhale, really reach the left fingertips away. Tuck your chin, maybe one breath deeper. And maybe that's just a slight intensification in the stretch. Inhale, we'll bring that left hand back to the left thigh. Right fingertips come to the chin. Inhale, help the head up with the fingers and bring it back to center. Release the right hand down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, shoulders relax down, just feeling the body long and strong. Inhale, crown of the head reaches. Exhale, gaze into the left, drop the chin down, gaze towards the left armpit or down towards the earth. And from here you can reach the right fingertips out to the right, away from the body. And breathe. Take another deep breath. Inhale fully. And exhale, really reach the fingertips away, drop the chin, maybe one tiny breath deeper. And then we'll release, the right hand comes back to the right thigh. We'll bring the left fingertips up towards the chin. Inhale, lifting the gaze up and bringing it back to center. Shoulders roll back and down. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, and back and down. Inhale, and forward and up. Exhale, and back and down. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, relax and down. Inhale, hug the shoulders up, forward and down. As you exhale, inhale and back and up. Exhale and forward and down. Inhale and back and up. Exhale and forward and down. Inhale and back and up. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, relax them down. Roll them out, just shake it out. The head, the neck, the shoulders, the body, maybe the wrists and the feet. All right, so move around any way you need to, and then we're gonna bring the feet a little bit wide. Toes and knees, we want pointed in the same direction. We also want the knees to be stacked over the ankles, helping to keep our joints safe. So again, find your feet rooted, feel that engage through the legs, even as we have our legs separated, our hips externally rotated. And notice maybe how that brings the hips out, but then they hug back in together in the back of the body. So they're opening and then hugging back in. And that'll help us find that pelvic lift and the belly lift. Relax the shoulders down, feel the spine long and strong here. And then hands on the thighs, we're gonna hinge forward. Feel maybe a little bit of stretch in the low back and the hips here. Breathing in and breathing out. Keeping the core really strong to support the back here. So we're not just rounded forward. So just find your hinge. As soon as you begin to feel the shoulders round forward, we come back up a little bit until we can find that flat back and then hinge a little deeper from the hips. Inhaling and exhaling. And just finding your edge. If you had blocks here, you could use them. If maybe you could go a little deeper, as long as you're keeping that flat back here. Keeping the core super engaged. Take one more inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and allow the shoulders to round forward, the spine to round, and maybe the hands can come all the way down. Chin tucks to chest, just allow the head to be heavy. You might even shake the head yes and no. And even as we're folded forward here, we want to allow the shoulders to be relaxed away from the ears. And that's not like intensely pulled away from them, just relaxed away. Couple more breaths right here. One more deep inhale. And as you exhale, really hug your chin to your chest, root down through your feet. We're going to inhale as we walk the hands back to the thighs and roll up, exhaling. Inhale, pull the shoulders back as you begin to stack the spine back up. The gaze is the last to lift. The arms can reach up. Exhale, hands come back to heart, back to our gratitude. So good. So from here, we're going to bring the right foot out to the side and the left foot forward. And we'll just begin to twist towards the right leg. And this left knee might even come forward a little bit. And maybe you can even tuck the toes and begin to stack the heel over the ball of the foot. So hugging that left knee down towards the earth, and the hips begin to come in line with one another. This left hip might even come off the front of the chair as long as you feel stable on the chair. Your right arm can hold on to the seat of the chair. Maybe your left arm reaches for the sky. Maybe both arms can reach for the sky. Inhale. And then exhale. See if you can hinge over your right thigh, reaching forward. So the core is engaged. Just like in that wide-legged hinge forward, we're using the core strength. Maybe the hands have to come to heart here. That's okay. With the arms reach, that adds a little extra weight. For the core to lift. Take another breath in and out. One more inhale. Exhale. Hug your fists towards your hips. Inhale, reach up. Come back up over the hips with the shoulders. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Pinkies hug towards one another. Heart lifts. Notice if you've dropped out through the belly and allow the back to arch forward. Hug that in. So the pelvic floor is still engaged. The belly is still engaged. Breath in. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale. Relax the shoulders down as the crown of the head reaches for the sky. Exhale, twist to the right. Maybe the arms even reach out. Deep breath in. Exhale, hug the belly, and as you twist, one breath deeper. And then inhale, hands come back to heart center. Heart comes back, forward, reach the arms up. Exhale, release the hands down. We'll come back forward. Oh my goodness, my left quad is on fire. I don't know about you, but that's a lot of leg work. We were working on the core and the arms and doing all these other things, but at the same time, we've got the legs working. So much going on in this full engagement. So as we come back through center, we'll bring the left foot out to the left side of the chair. And maybe the right foot is out to the side, or maybe we can begin to roll onto the ball of the foot as the right knee comes forward. And we begin to pull that right hip forward in line with the left. Noticing how that left hip hugs back past the right hip and the right hip hugs forward past the left. Heel begins to stack over the toes. And we begin to really feel this engagement in the right quad. Left foot is still rooted into the earth. And as we squeeze the hips in line, we begin to hug the belly in and up. So really find that neutral pelvis and neutral supported spine with your core. And the left arm could hold onto the chair. Maybe the right arm reaches up. Maybe both arms can reach up. Maybe you just keep the hands at heart. Maybe you just hold on. Find your place. Where are you today? Inhale. And exhale. Maybe you hinge forward. Both feet are so engaged. Feeling that engagement all the way up through the legs, into the core. And remember, we can always bring the hands to heart center. That can give us a little bit of relief from so much strength here. Take a breath in and out. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Hug your fists to your hips. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, hinge, one breath deeper. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist to the left. Maybe the arms reach out, maybe they stay at heart center. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. As you exhale, hug the belly in, twist one breath deeper, and then inhale, reach the arms back up as you come back to center, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release the hands down to the chair. We'll come back to center. Begin to release that right quad. So notice, you can do a little windshield wiper of the legs. Just notice notice what's happened. And this was a little more of a square hip flow. A lot of times we'll do that open hip, and we'll do some more stuff with the open hips in just a moment. So again, we'll take the feet wide. So finding those open hips, and remember, just find your edge. So however wide that is for you, we do want to make sure that the knees aren't just falling in, because that's going to put some strain on our knee joints in a place we don't want it. So keeping the knees and toes in line with one another, and the knees stacked over the ankles wherever they are. So finding that, and then rooting down through the feet, feeling those hips open and the hug back around towards one another, behind the body, lifting through the pelvic floor and the belly, shoulders relaxed down, shoulders stacked over the hips. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, we'll bring the left arm to the left thigh, the right arm straight up to the sky. Pull the right shoulder back in space, stacking the right hip, the waist, the shoulder, and rib cage, and maybe the right arm reaches overhead. And again, if you had a block, you could always use blocks inside of this left foot. But using the forearm on the thigh works just as well. Breath in, reach through the right fingertips, press down through the outside edge of that right foot. Maybe you even extend that right foot out, really feeling that side body stretch. Deep breath, inhale, and exhale. We'll slowly come back up. Right arm's going to come down to that seat of your chair, so holding onto the chair. The left arm's going to come straight up to the sky. So just reaching straight up through the left side of the body, little counter stretch. And then exhale, left hand comes down to the seat of the chair. We'll bring the feet in front. Keep your hands on your chair. Lengthen the spine. And exhale to fold, or to hinge forward. As we hold onto the chair, that helps to pull our shoulders back and keep our spine nice and long and strong. Breath in, breath out. Inhaling and exhaling. One more, inhale and exhale. Tuck your chin to your chest, begin to round your spine forward. You can walk your hands to your thighs, and then we'll stack it all the way back up. We'll walk the feet back wide again. So again, find your edge with that. We want to keep the knees and toes pointed in the same direction. You can even see your big toe inside of your knee. Making sure the knees are stacked over the ankles. And then from here, we're going to inhale to reach the arms out and up. And then exhale, we'll bring that right forearm to the right thigh. Left arm reaches straight up for the sky. So keeping the obliques, the core muscles engaged. We're not just dumping into this right leg. We're using the core of the body to hold ourselves here. Maybe the left arm extends over. Maybe that left leg extends out. Inhale as you reach through that left side body. Really grounding down through the outside edge of the left foot. Inhaling and exhaling. One more deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, come up. The arms can reach out. Left arm can grab the base of the seat of the chair. The right arm reaches straight up, just reaching through that right side body, little counter stretch. And then exhale, right hand comes down to the other side of the seat of the chair. We'll bring the feet back, hip width distance, relax the shoulders back and down. Reach the crown of the head for the sky, root down through the feet and the sit bones, and then hinge from your hips, bowing forward over the legs. Inhale, crown of the head and tailbone are reaching away from one another, so create a little more space. Exhale, hinge, maybe a little bit deeper. One more breath in, and breath out. Inhale, preparing, And exhale, tucking the chin to the chest, rounding the spine. The hands can walk to the thighs as you're ready, and roll all the way up to sit. Perfect. So good. So we're going to do just a little bit of balance before we come down for our relaxation today. So we'll bring the chair to the side. We're going to find our tree pose. So I'm going to start on my left foot. You can start on whichever foot. We'll just do one side and then the other. So we'll bring the toes, my right toes are going to be on the earth, and my right heel is going to come just above my left ankle. And then I'm going to notice if maybe I can press that hip open a little bit more. So pointing the knee out to the side. That's going to help externally rotate the hip. And then again, notice as you root down through the left foot, maybe you notice if you can really root the right foot into the earth and that left leg. Maybe the right foot comes up to the calf. And maybe you can bring it into your inner thigh. I'm going to stay here for today. We can hold onto the chair. We could release the arms. We could release one arm. And just begin to balance. Notice if you squeeze in towards the midline. It gives you so much more stability. Breathing. Pressing that right foot into the left leg as much as you're pressing the left foot into the earth. Squeezing. And as you're ready, we'll release the hands down. If they came up, we'll bring that left knee forward. And then see if you can flex your toes and lift, or I guess it's the right knee on my and we're going to flex the toes, hug that right knee in and up. Maybe you extend the leg out, and then slowly and gently lower it down. And then we'll find the other side. So now I'm going to bring my right foot down. My left toes are going to come just outside of my right foot, the heel just above the ankle. And then again, using my left hand, I'm going to help find that external rotation in the hip. Find the spine stacked, lifting through the pelvic floor and the belly, just like when we were in our seat. And we're pressing down through that right foot, reaching up through the crown of the head, relaxing the shoulders. Maybe that left foot comes up, keeping that external rotation in the hip, the spine stacked. Another piece of these balance poses that's so important is our drishti, which is our gaze point. So find something that's not moving, that you can gaze at softly but consistently. So a place to focus as you drop a little deeper into your body, squeezing towards the center line of your body, pressing the left foot into the right leg as much as the right foot's pressing into the floor. Maybe the arms release. And as you're ready, we'll release down. Hug that left knee forward. And we'll flex the left toes, hug it in and up. Pausing here, maybe you extend that left heel forward, take an inhale, lift, and exhale to lower slowly, all the way down. Coming back to your seat. We'll bring this right knee in towards the body. Notice just what's there. And again, you can maybe rock it side to side. Flex your right toes and maybe bring that right ankle to the top of the left thigh. Notice if your left leg, where your ankle and knee are, make sure that they're stacked in alignment with one another. We want to keep everything safe. If this is too much for you, if you can't bring the ankle to the left thigh, what we will do is we'll extend that left leg out. Make sure you keep a nice little gentle bend in your left leg. We'll flex the right toes and bring the right ankle across the left shin. So wherever you are, we're just finding that external rotation in the hip, just like we did in our tree pose a moment ago, standing up. So find your variation of the pose, and then maybe you press into the right thigh. Wherever you are, make sure you keep the toes flat. That keeps the ankle and the knee joint safe. So staying here, you can sit up tall, or maybe you hinge forward. We don't want to press directly into the knee joint, but maybe into the thigh. Finding that hip stretch. In and breathing out. And just like before in our forward fold, remember we're not rounding forward. We want to keep the spine long and strong and find this hinge from our hips. Otherwise it changes the pose and we're not going to get that same stretch. So just find your edge as soon as you begin to notice the rounding. We come back up, and we can even come all the way back up. If this is where you are today, it's perfect. So just finding the sensation that's right for your body today. Take a breath in and out. Maybe we cross the right leg over the left. Really squeeze the legs towards one another. We've got the right knee over the left knee. So let's go ahead and bring this right elbow under the left and just give yourself a hug. Take a little eagle pose variation. Maybe the back of the arms come to one another. Maybe they can wrap again. Lift the elbows. Bring the hands away from the face if you got that double wrap. Take an inhale. Maybe you open up and exhale. Bring your elbows down towards your knees, a little crunch. Inhale, come up. Exhale, find the spine stacked. Relax the shoulders away from the ears and inhale, open the arms. We'll grab this right thigh, hug the right knee up, extend the right leg out, flex the toes, and slowly lower the heel down. Bring the hands to the seat of the chair. Relax the shoulders back and down. Hinging forward just like before. We're not rounding the spine, we're just hinging from the hips. Stretching through the back of this right leg. Find the hamstrings. Pull the toes back towards the shin. That's going to intensify your stretch for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. Exhale. Bow 1 breath deeper. Inhale. Tuck your chin to your chest and roll up. And bring that right leg in, and we'll just roll the ankle out. One direction and the other direction, and release. So good. So as you're ready, we're going to grab this left knee, hug it in, maybe rock it side to side. And then as you're ready, we'll flex the left and bring the left ankle to the right thigh. Or you bring the right leg out, we'll flex the right toes, keep a gentle, soft little bend in the right knee, and as you flex the left toes, we'll bring the left ankle across the right shin. Just finding some external rotation in this left leg. Remember, you can stay right here. So whichever variation of this figure 4 pose is working in your body today, just like our pigeon pose on the mat. So maybe you're on the thigh, just making sure if you're up here that the knee is over the ankle, and wherever you are, we keep this left foot nice and flexed, keeping our joints safe. You can press into this left thigh in whatever variation of the pose that you're in, just making sure those left toes are active, keeping the joints safe, and maybe you hinge forward in your variation of the pose today. Just breathing. Take another deep inhale and exhale. Inhale, come all the way back up, and we're just going to cross this left knee over the right, crossing the legs, and then squeeze the legs together. And then we've got the left knee over the right, so we're going to bring the left elbow under the right. You can give yourself a hug, and maybe this is where you stay. Maybe you bring the back of the forearms towards one another, pressing them together, or maybe you wrap the hands again. So squeezing the legs, squeezing the arms. If you have the wrap, we'll lift the elbows up and pull the hands away from the face. So we want the elbows in line with the shoulders if we've got that extra wrap. If you're just giving yourself a hug, you can just feel that stretch across your back. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, reach up, open. Exhale, we're going to take one little crunch. Elbows to knees. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, find the spine long and strong. Inhale, open the arms. And exhale, release. So we're going to find this left leg. We're going to undo it. And extend the left leg out. Flex the toes back towards the shin. Root down through the right foot. Really hug this left hip back into the hip socket. So as we root the heel down into the earth, we hug the leg back. The toes pull back. The hands can come to the seat of your chair. Lengthen the spine. And maybe you begin to bow forward as we stretch through the back of this left leg. Finding your hamstring. Stretching it out. Breath in. Breath out. For 3, 2, and 1. Inhaling fully. Exhale, maybe you bow one breath deeper. And then inhaling to help yourself all the way back up. We'll bring this left knee in. We'll roll out the ankle each direction. So good. Inhale, circle your arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Left hand to the outside of the right leg, right hand behind you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale, twist. One more time, breath in and out. Inhale, lengthen. Come back through center. Relax the shoulders down. Inhale, circle the arms. Exhale, right hand to the outside of the left knee, left hand behind you. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, twist. Maybe noticing differences between the beginning of practice and now as you inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, lengthen, come back to center. And go ahead and just give yourself a little hug as you fold forward over your legs. Thank yourself. You can come back up. You can give yourself a hug here. Reach the arms out, open up, and then exhale, hug. Opposite elbow over. And then slowly releasing all the way into a comfortable seat as you begin to relax back and down for your Shavasana. You can begin to just take some deep breaths in through your nose and sigh it out through your mouth. You can find the back of your chair to lean into and just allowing yourself to feel the effects of this practice, to feel your body here and now in this moment. As you close your eyes, if that's comfortable, at least soften your gaze. Soften your forehead and your jaw. And allow that softening to come down through your neck, to your shoulders, through your arms, all the way to the fingers. Notice in your chest as you breathe in again. And exhale, just releasing, softening the chest and the upper back, the middle back, the rib cage, belly and low back. Relaxing your hips, your pelvis. Relaxing your thighs, your knees, shins, calves, ankles, and feet. all the way to your toes, and just simply allowing yourself to be right here in this moment. Allowing your breath to just naturally flow. Slowly and gently beginning to once again notice your breath. Deepen your breath, pull it down into your belly, and release. As you deepen the breath, you begin to feel the energy expanding once again throughout your body. Maybe you begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. You can rotate your wrists and ankles. Maybe as you're ready, you'll reach the arms overhead. You might walk the feet out long. Just take a nice big full body good morning stretch. Open up. Bring your hands back to your chair. And just help yourself find a seat. Just like when we started our practice, with the feet pressing down into the earth, feeling them there. Feeling the sit bones rooted as the spine begins to stack up. The shoulders relax away from the ears. The crown of the head reaches for the sky. Just noticing how your body feels here and now. Remembering that you brought yourself into this space. It was all you, your movement, your energy, your breath, your time. And then as you're ready, we'll inhale to circle the arms out and up, gathering this beautiful energy shared in this practice today. Bring your palms together, and as you exhale, pull your thumbs to your third eye, that point between your eyebrows, bringing wisdom to your thoughts. Lower your thumbs to your lips as you bring truth to your words, and lower your hands to your heart as you bring love down into your heart. Thank you so much for joining me here today, sharing your light, love, and energy with me and with yourself. The light in me humbly bows to the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much. As always, we'll be here again next Thursday, and actually it will be, I believe it will be broadcast from Devaki's home studio, as she is supposed to, I believe, return today. So we will have her broadcasting from home for a couple of weeks just for quarantine's sake, and then she'll be back here at the Maple Center after that, so starting in September. So we look forward to having you back. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please, you can comment below this video, you can message through the Maple Center's Facebook page, you can go to our website, you can email me personally. My email is programs.maplecenter@gmail.com. So if you need anything at all, please, as always, reach out. So thank you so much for being here. We love your support. And big thank you to the Larry P. Fleshner Memorial Foundation for sponsoring this class. It's through their grant funding that we're able to offer this class for no charge to all of you. So thank you so much. Have a great week. Namaste.